Hello, my friends. How have you been doing? Have you been feeling a bit lost or unmotivated and just don't want to do anything? You have work to get done, but you're just feeling not okay? Especially it's quarantine time. Well, me too, sometimes. And it's just totally okay to feel so. You just need some time to rest and reset. So in today's video, I will show you how I rest and get motivated again. This video is split into two parts. Part 1 is on how I clear my mind and get motivated again. Part 2 is how I stay focused while studying and keep that motivation going. The first tip in part 1 is to clear your working space for a fresher start. Try to develop a habit to clean your working space right after you study or the next morning before you start. It does seem simple and nothing special, but it really helps out a lot. Imagine the desk is your mind, and when you clear it, you clear your mind to get ready to focus 100% on your work. The second tip is 5 minutes of meditation before studying. Recently, I've tried to practice meditation every day, even though I'm still just a beginner, but I can feel how it helps me to relax, reduce stress and anxiety, and really focus on my inner self and the present. And I found practicing meditation with this follow-along Netflix Headspace series is very helpful and easy to follow. You can choose what you are feeling and what you want to focus on. And then it will guide you through a wind-down exercise that will suit you best.
Let's try this wind-down exercise to put your mind at ease.
And if you have extra time, I really recommend you to go out in nature in the early morning or any time during the day and meditate. You will find your peace and happiness. The third tip is to break your task down. This tip really helps you to be motivated enough to start working even when you really don't want to. For example, when you want to write an essay, instead of write one essay on your to-do list. Break your task down into smaller steps, like open your computer, create a document, or start writing your very first sentence, etc. When you're done with one thing, just tick them out, and it gives you a sense of reward. The last tip in part 1 is to remember the importance of the work you are doing. Write on a notepad the reason why you are doing that work, and what will it benefit you yourself. Not you're doing it because of your teachers or your parents or anyone else. And then stick it on anywhere that would be the easiest to see while working. It's just a nice way to remind you the value of working and to keep you feel motivated. Now that you have got some motivation back, here's some more tips to help you to stay focused and keep that motivation going. Tip 1 is to make a list of distractions. So by trying to call the names of other things you keep thinking about while studying and write them down on paper, you will get the feeling of putting them out of your head. Then you can do the list of distractions during your 5 to 10 minutes break time, between 30 to 45 minutes of working. You can't just study for hours non-stop with 100% focus, so taking a break is very important. So in that break time, you can just do whatever you want, and I usually scroll over social media or just watch some YouTube videos. can be back working with a fresher mind. Tip number 2 is to watch Study With Me videos while studying. I think I have nothing to say about this. This is not a new thing at all, but I just want to emphasize the huge motivation that Study With Me videos brings me. And lastly, I just wanted to say that nobody is perfect. I also find myself unproductive a lot of the time, and that is totally okay. Always remember that you are not alone, and soon you will be able to get back to study and will be fine again. Thank you so much for watching. From Mary with love.